When people hear the word hero in Shakespeare, they often imagine brave men, noble kings, or tragic figures who fall because of fate. But if we read Shakespeare closely, his heroes are not perfect or even admirable in many ways. They are deeply broken human beings. They make terrible choices, hurt innocent people, and often destroy themselves and others in the process. In fact, some of Shakespeare's heroes are so emotionally unstable and morally confused that calling them heroes feels strange. Among them, Othello, Hamlet, and Macbeth stand out as the most disturbing. Each one shows a different kind of inner damage, and together they help us understand what makes a person truly dangerous. Let us begin with Othello. At the start of the play, Othello seems like a strong and respectable man. He is a powerful general, trusted by the state and admired by others. He speaks calmly, believes in honor, and truly loves his wife, Desdemona. On the surface, he looks like a perfect hero, but beneath this image lies deep insecurity. Othello is an outsider in Venetian society, and he constantly feels the need to prove his worth. This weakness becomes his downfall. What makes Othello disturbing is not just his jealousy, but how quickly he loses trust. Iago does not give him solid proof that Desdemona is unfaithful. He only drops hints and suggestions. Instead of asking questions or talking to his wife, Othello immediately assumes the worst. His mind fills with fear and anger, and once this happens, there is no stopping him. He convinces himself that killing Desdemona is an act of justice, not cruelty. This is what makes his character truly messed up. He turns love into violence and believes he is morally right while committing murder. Othello's tragedy is that he chooses suspicion over understanding and violence over communication. Now let us move to Hamlet, a very different kind of hero. Hamlet is not driven by emotion like Othello. Instead, he is ruled by his thoughts. From the beginning, Hamlet feels uncomfortable with the world around him. His father is dead, his mother has remarried quickly, and the kingdom feels rotten. When the ghost of his father tells him that he was murdered by Claudius, Hamlet's duty seems clear. He should take revenge. But Hamlet cannot act easily. Hamlet thinks too much. He questions everything, his own feelings, the ghost's truth, and the meaning of life, and the morality of revenge. Instead of acting, he delays. He plans, observes, and reflects endlessly. This overthinking makes him appear intelligent and philosophical, but it also causes great damage. While Hamlet waits, innocent people suffer. Polonius is killed by mistake. Ophelia is emotionally destroyed and eventually dies. Even Hamlet's friends are sent to their deaths without much concern. What makes Hamlet unsettling is that he believes his deep thinking makes him morally superior. He criticizes others for being dishonest or shallow. Yet he manipulates people and causes chaos. His delay is not harmless. His inaction creates just as much destruction as violent action. Hamlet's flaw is not weakness but self absorption. He is so focused on his inner struggle that he forgets his responsibility towards others. Finally, we come to Macbeth, the darkest of them all. At the start of the play, Macbeth is brave, loyal, and respected. He is a hero on the battlefield and trusted by his king. But unlike Othello and Hamlet, Macbeth's downfall does not come from misunderstanding or confusion. It comes from choice. When the witches predict that he will become king, They do not force him to act. They only awaken a desire that already exists inside him. Macbeth knows exactly what he is doing. He understands that killing King Duncan is wrong. He knows Duncan is a good ruler. He knows that ambition can destroy him, yet he chooses murder anyway. This is what makes Macbeth truly disturbing. He is not fooled or confused. He is fully aware. After committing the first murder, guilt does not stop him. Instead, it pushes him further into violence. He orders more killings to protect his power. Slowly, he loses his ability to feel compassion or fear. Murder becomes normal to him. But the end of the play, Macbeth feels empty. He describes life as meaningless, as something without purpose or value. This is not wisdom, it is emotional collapse. Macbeth's tragedy is not that he did not know better, but he knew better and still chose evil. Step by step, he sacrifices his humanity for power. So, who is Shakespeare's most fucked up hero? Othello allows insecurity to turn into murder. Hamlet allows overthinking to turn into destruction, and but Macbeth stands above them because he chooses evil with open eyes. He understands morality, yet ignores it. He is not weak, confused, or misled. He is ambitious, aware, and ruthless. Shakespeare did not create these characters to be admired blindly. He created them to warn us. Through Othello, he shows how insecurity can destroy love. Through Hamlet, he shows how endless thinking can become dangerous. Through Macbeth, he shows how ambition without limits can erase humanity. These heroes are not just tragic figures from past, they are reflections of real human flaws. And then, Shakespeare's most frightening characters are not the villains, they are the heroes themselves. Because when a hero falls, the damage is far greater. And that is what makes Othello, Hamlet, and especially Macbeth truly messed up.